And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Devenski. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And first offering is fouled off.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Judge waits. That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Base knock right field. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. Safe at second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
That one not close, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And the right-hander deals, and a swing and a miss. And there's two down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's fouled off. Judge stands at second with two gone. Hit hard on the ground is short. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field. And starting in this one, Max Fried. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Starling Marte, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fried, 31 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one a little bit high. That one fouled off, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out to center. Grisham trying to get there. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One out, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Batting third, right fielder.
Two down, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. Another solid power season.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside low. It's 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Queens, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Foul ball there.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Next offering misses. 1-1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you... Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Inside,
no strike.
and that's ball 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That one drilled left field, and foul ball.
Yeah.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and that's ball 3.
Nope.
And that's in for a strike. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman.
All around, I think if you asked
Alonso.
anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter? In the lineup, they would say him.
Max Fried will go to work. Outside,
ball went out.
ball one. That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Next offering way off the plate. Alonso stands at second with no outs. And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other way, and he hops over the wall for an automatic double. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Mark Vientos. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2.
One and one.
On the corner for a strike. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a pop-up. Rice under it. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, catcher Luis Torrens.
And next for the Mets, Luis Torrens.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Just missed. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Inside, almost got him.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at
Batting
getting him to
eighth,
chase right
second
there, but with
baseman,
first base
Jeff
open, walked out a bad
McNeil.
thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Jeff McNeil stands in. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runners at first and second with one gone.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung
Batting
over
ninth,
top of the
center
curveball.
fielder,
Well, obviously that was
Tyrone
nowhere near the
Taylor.
strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a
0-1's
strike.
the count.
And fouled off. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. One run in the inning, but they leave two. We head on now to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. And we're back.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Oswald Peraza.
second baseman Oswald Peraza.
Davinsky back to work. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And ball
Ball one.
one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His fourth home run of the season, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-1.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 2-2. And delivers outside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And
Now
I'll tell you
batting,
what, he
right
earned that
fielder,
walk.
Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. Doubled his first time up. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count's full. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed
Now batting,
and walked the hitter.
designated
Man, you got to
hitter,
challenge the
Cody
guy with the
Bellinger.
fastball.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Zach Pop, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. No outs. Runners at first and second. That one a little bit high. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that.
2-2 count.
Stays alive.
Three and two.
This one in the dirt. First and second here, no outs. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting,
Manager
first
out of the
baseman,
dugout,
Ben
and
Rice.
he's going to make a change. Chris Davinsky will depart. Not what they were hoping for from the opener, so we'll see a new arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So
Mets.
out of the pen comes the right-hander,
35.
Zach Pop.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Rice, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball, that's just out.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Ball,
But
that's
if he
out.
can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Grisham on third, Judge on second, Bellinger on at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Tap foul at the plate. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. This to third. Vientos throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter
Now
like
batting,
this, known for
shortstop,
using the entire field.
Francisco
Just couldn't sit back long
Lindor.
enough on that one.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. That's in there. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And that one upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. He struck out
Soto.
swinging at his first at bat. And ball one to the right fielder. And another ball. And it's fouled away. Next offering is down low. Pete Alonso waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And there's ball 4.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And there's a foul ball. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mast. That didn't feel good. Freed out of the stretch fires. Foul ball still 0-2. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Not close, and it deflects away. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Mets strand 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Back now with the Subway Series. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball. Volpe, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ripped to third. Vientos whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Alonso makes the catch. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game.
Up next for
And
the
next
Mets,
for the Mets,
third
Mark
baseman,
Vientos.
Mark
First time up was a
Vientos.
pop out. That's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's to third. Jazz tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Right side, Judge. Squeezes it, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton.
Leading off
and
for
leading
the
it off,
Yankees,
Trent Grisham.
center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ball 1, no
Inside, ball
strikes.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Grisham tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Next offering is downstairs. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start
Now
to finish.
batting, designated hitter Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Chop to first. Alonso. And they put the tag on him for the out. Yanks held in check. They lead it 2-1. Back now with the Subway
Leading off
Series.
for the Mets,
And here is
second
Jeff
baseman,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
There's the strike. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2. That's to third. Chisholm tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. That's inside.
No, inside.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Now
pitcher
batting,
and catcher on the same
designated
page right
hitter,
now.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. That
Ball,
is
that's
upstairs for ball 1.
Hey. 1-1.
In the air, right side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now with the Subway Series. At the plate, Ben Rice. Pop back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Clay Holmes appears to be getting loose. Garrett also getting ready. Way
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nimmo running hard to get it. And that's a foul ball. Next one
Nope,
off the
inside,
plate,
ball two.
inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sit him down.
That
Count
one
is
missed.
3-2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And it is 2-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out to short. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced
Now batting,
exactly what he was
left
looking
fielder,
for.
Jason
Ball on the ground,
Dominguez.
nice ground out.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
You can do it, man.
Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. There's the strike. Lindor swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one way inside. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him! Strikeout number 8.
Now batting, the right
Watch
fielder.
Soto down.
Juan
He is struck
Soto.
out, and he is walked.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That misses,
Count 1-0.
and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Falling
Ball
behind
2.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, first
Pete
baseman,
Alonso up
Pete
now for the Mets.
Alonso.
1 for 2. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. High in the air, out to right. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Clay Holmes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Holmes, the tall righty, 245 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2011. The changeup missing, and the count is 1-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball evens the count.
We got full count.
To the right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and they get the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-1. Swung on, belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now here is Oswald Peraza. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there.
Ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball, that's out.
Good job to fight that one off.
Sit him down.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a
Yankees.
new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number 38.
7th. Devin Williams.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game,
for the
and the
Mets,
batter now,
third
Mark
baseman,
Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
And that's
That's
outside, and that's ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's ball
and
two.
that misses. That's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Inside just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the catcher,
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Torrens not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Trying to move him over here. Spin throw, that's gone. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Number 70 getting cranked up as well. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
High fly ball out to left field. Dominguez sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's off
the plate.
The inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And there's a ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Mets leave 1, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in Queens, we go to the 8th. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Up the middle. McNeil gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. In there at the knees. And it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. That misses
outside.
off the outside edge. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering misses down and away. To third, Vientos whips it across, and Bellinger is out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low. Ball one.
1-0.
There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball,
and the runner
2
holds.
strikes. Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Rice leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Holmes checks the runner,
No, he's
and he
safe.
dives back in safely. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Goes down looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets 1.
Now pitching for
Back
the Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into
70.
the bottom of the 8th. Number 70. He's making his second
Leading
appearance of
off
the
for
season.
Mets, designated
Starling Marte
hitter,
up now for the
Starling
Mets.
Marte.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch.
Now
Man,
batting,
he's going to want that one
shortstop,
back, no doubt.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch
Nope.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground, Peraza. In plenty of time to first. Lindor retire.
Now
Well, there's a lot
batting,
riding on that at bat right
fielder,
there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch,
Soto.
get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Juan Soto will hit next. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's out.
Fastball is outside. Right through there for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That's too low. And now 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 outs. Hit hard but foul off to the left. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Now pitching
Pretty
for
tight
the
game,
Mets.
so they're looking for quality pitches
Number
out of him right
55.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Not
Count
even
1-0.
close there. And it's 1-0. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Huascar Brazoban getting ready to go. Garrett, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one hammered left field. Nimmo going back on it. That'll make it out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-1.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th.
Nope, that's inside.
The shortstop
2-1.
takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Ready to go. And here is Trent Grisham. And that's off the outside edge. And this one is off and running. The 1-0. And that one is inside. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. That takes care of Grisham. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Boog, he's leading them in batting average and RBI, so delivering in a number of ways. And you know what? If he comes up with the bases empty, good chance of getting on base, set up his teammates. If he comes up with guys on, man, he could drive him in. Just a solid contributor for this lineup.
Aaron Judge in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And Judge spoils that one. One down, base is empty. Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Judge waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And here comes Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bellinger hitting third in the lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Man at first, one away. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering is down low. Ripped to first, caught. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Max Fried. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Starling Marte leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Ball 1 low.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 3-0.
Hey.
Runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Juan Soto. Line drive, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Here's Pete Alonso.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. They'll circle the bases and they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
That one at 95 missed up top. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So a man at first. Mark Vientos digs in now. That's in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
3 out of the stretch fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with
One ball,
one there, but
2
he
strikes.
knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Two the count.
In the dirt. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in.
And he's back safely. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit, Luis Torrens. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Third home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Fried will give way, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
And
Yankees.
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Will
98.
Warren.
And he's done a
Will
great
Warren.
job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And ball 1. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Tyrone Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Dominguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees nothing. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
the Yankees,
So now the Yankees
first
cleanup
baseman,
hitter,
Ben
Rice.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to...
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 6-1.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
And
Ball
another
two.
ball. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball
96,
travel,
left
trusted his
fielder,
hands.
Jason
Nice job of going the
Dominguez.
other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Chisholm at second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
One ball.
That one
Two
way
strikes.
outside. And the count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting seventh.
Here's the shortstop
Anthony
at the
Volpe.
plate. Anthony Volpe. There's a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Up
One
and
ball,
in.
two
1-2
strikes.
the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup
Batting
and
eighth,
still
catcher,
late on it. You
Austin
rarely
Wells.
see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now Austin Wells makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
Starling
off
Marte
for
up
the
to hit.
Mets, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Warren back to work. Right through there for a strike. Next
Ball,
one is
that's
off the
outside.
plate. And now it's even 1-1. Stays alive. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one away.
That swing right there
Now
tells me
batting,
he's seeing the ball pretty
shortstop,
well. I know it didn't produce a
Francisco
hit, but he made solid
Lindor.
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
On the ground, Peraza. On to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. That one fouled off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, nobody on. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. So 2
Ball.
balls
That's
and no
inside.
strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
On the ground to
Foul ball.
third. And foul ball. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Almost
Okay.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 3-2 is
That's
outside, and it's ball
Ball
4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone
Now
cold take.
batting, left fielder,
Man at first, Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Walked his first time. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now
ball,
1 and
2
2.
strikes.
On the ground to third. They take the force out. Inning over. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
half
for
of the
the
third
Yankees,
inning. And
second
stepping in for the
baseman,
Yankees, Oswald
Peraza.
Peraza. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Foul ball there. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just
Now
bunched him up
center
on
fielder,
the inside part of the
Trish
plate.
Grisham.
Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold
Now
zone
batting,
on the hitting
right
chart. Just
fielder,
doesn't have
Aaron
much
Judge.
success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Judge batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 7 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
Here's the
Mets,
third baseman,
third
Mark
baseman,
Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Just
Outside, that's the
missed.
ball.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Pitch
That's
misses
ball 3.
there, and that's ball 3.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
That one misses,
Ball 4, that's
so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just
Now
mentally
batting,
prepared,
catcher,
knowing that if it's
Luis
not on a team, you're going to take that
Torres.
pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Torrens
Ball 1, no
in the
strike.
box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next
2-0.
pitch, not close, up high. And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now batting,
guy at the plate was not going to help him
second
out by swinging at
baseman,
something out of the zone.
McNeil.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Caught looking his first time up. Six straight outside the strike zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So they're all loaded up. And now, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch, and he just misses. Vientos at third. Torrens over at second. McNeil at first with no outs. And a fastball
Outside.
misses outside for a ball. Now 2-0. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and it's an 8-run lead.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Starling Marte, 1 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the last half of the third. Next offering is fouled back. This to third. Chisholm fires to second for
He's
1.
out.
And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine.
Now batting,
That's the one thing about
shortstop,
big leaguers. They make
Francisco
tough plays look simple.
Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound,
0-1.
hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a
ball, 2
tough
strikes.
situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And down on strikes he goes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 9 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Citi
Leading
Field,
off for
John
the
Shelby with
Yankees,
Chris
the
Singleton
designated
and
hitter,
set to
Cody
lead off the
Bellinger.
4th. Cody Bellinger. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where
Up
you don't
next
feel
for the
any
Yankees,
vibration in your
first
hands
baseman,
whatsoever.
Right.
Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a man aboard Ben Rice, the next to hit. And that
No,
one
that's
just
down.
misses. A ball and no strikes. And another
two.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just
Ball 3.
missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly
Now
up and
batting
out of the
third
strike zone,
baseman,
but that's one of the
Jazz
hardest things.
Chisholm Jr.
You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Chisholm takes a
Count
ball as he
1-0.
stands in for the second time. That's off the inside
Ball 2.
corner, and the count is 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Here's a 2-0. That one
Ball
missing
inside.
inside. Line drive, caught. Throw to second, and they got him. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 9 and the Yankees 1. Back now with the
Leading
Subway
off for the
Series.
Mets,
Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Soto in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That misses. Ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting
1-1.
off speed there.
And strike 2.
Threw that fastball right
1
by
ball,
him,
2
slightly
strikes.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so
batting,
much bat
first
speed. It's
baseman,
hard to
Pete
bring that to a halt once
Alonso.
you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Brandon Nimmo
Up
now at
next
the
for
plate.
the Mets, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low, and it's 1-1. That's a little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now all even up. And a good eye there. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fly ball center field. Grisham settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Taking
Mets.
over on the mound for the Mets,
Number 35.
Zach Pop. He has a great
Zach
slider with tons of movement. Jason
Leading off for the
Dominguez
Yankees,
digs in now.
left
0
fielder,
for 1. He
Jason
struck out
Dominguez.
swinging last time. Pitch misses. 1-0. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that
Ball 2.
misses. And the count now 2-0.
No
Well,
strike.
he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Right through there for a strike. Splits the plate. It's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next
I got
offering is
3-2.
downstairs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, struck out swinging his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Clay Holmes, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
That's
Whoa,
outside,
that pitch is out.
and that's ball 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo sizing this one up. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wells.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far. And
Ball.
takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. And now
That's ball
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball
Just
3.
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider.
3
There's really
balls,
nothing
1
you can
strike.
do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Outside,
Ball 4,
and that
take
is
it.
ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump
Now
to help
batting,
him out and make a
second
call with
baseman,
that last pitch,
Oswald
but neither
Peraza.
happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Got him looking. And that is that. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching for
Back
the Yankees.
now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking
Number
over on the
43,
mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Mark
Leading
Vientos
off
getting
for the
ready
Mets,
to hit.
third
He's already
baseman,
homered in this game.
Mark Vientos.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now the
Luis
catcher comes up to hit.
Torrens.
Luis Torrens. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there. The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And that one hit to first. And now two gone.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
Strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop
One
in it. It's
ball, one
almost like a
strike.
split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one down the line, but it kicks foul. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they add to their lead. It's 10-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
So 2 away with nobody on. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. In there at the knees. Two outs. Fought off foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
mph, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 10-1. This is the Subway Series on the show. Back now with the Subway Series. Now it's going to be Trent Grisham. Pop back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Clay Holmes, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. That one outside. And 1-1. On the ground, right side. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. A strikeout and a walk. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That one missed. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up. And we're the top half of the 6th. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
To the right side. Over to first. Marte retired.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that
Nope,
one
that's the
upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, right
2
fielder,
down, base is
Juan
empty. And next for the Mets,
Soto.
Juan Soto. And that drops in for a strike. And that one fouled off. That misses, and the count is 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Back here in
Leading off
Queens,
for
and
the
now
Yankees,
Ben
first
Rice.
baseman Ben Rice.
And it's fouled away. Next
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. That one
That's outside.
just misses the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away.
Now batting third baseman Jazz Chisholm.
Now the third
Jr.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Balls. 1-1.
Next
Ball,
pitch is
that's low.
downstairs. The Mets up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the air. Vientos snags it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Upstairs. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. And that misses. And now 2-0. Dominguez off of first with 2 away. That just misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. The 3-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso.
First baseman Pete Alonso.
Ball 1 there.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Loizaga fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
And now it's filled up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his
Up
mechanics.
next,
Hits
for
against
the
a
Mets,
firm front
left
side.
fielder,
And the hands just continue to
Brandon
carry
Nimmo.
through the middle of the field.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering
0-1.
upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key
Now
to
batting,
effective
third
pitching is
baseman,
getting ahead in the count.
Mlb
And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
0-2.
time. Off the
0-1.
mark there. And the count 1-2. That one is
2-2
upstairs. And now it's filled up. That's a base hit. And now to aboard. Alonso headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And the batter now, Luis Torrens. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Peraza on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging
Now
back
batting,
into the outfield for that
second
catch. We
baseman,
all know
Jeff
those can be a little
McNeil.
tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jonathan Loaisiga won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Mark
Yankees.
Leiter Jr. comes on
Number
now.
56.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and
Mark
keep the
Leiter
score right
Jr.
where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, two outs.
2 balls.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Yankees,
All set for the start of the
catcher,
inning.
Austin
Here's the catcher,
Wells.
Austin Wells. Just missed.
Aye.
In this situation,
1-1.
you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nimmo ranging after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And he swings and misses at the initial
0-1 for
offering.
count.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball and a strike. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Gotta love the resiliency
batting,
shown in
center
that
fielder,
at bat, battling with
Grisham.
2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now here's Trent Grisham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one in the dirt.
Ball 3. 3 balls.
Peraza,
No
the
strike.
runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one ripped, but foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now
Pretty
batting,
much gifted him
right
first
fielder,
base with a
Aaron
quick free
Judge.
pass.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And misses inside. Two on, 1 out.
Nope, outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fastball for a strike. Full count now.
Count is 3-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Soft contact in the air. Nice grab. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 run across, now 2 runs score. It's 10-3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Pop gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Clay Holmes.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Nope, he held back. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And that is that. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 10 and the Yankees 3. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hamilton warming up as well. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Good eye right there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one hammered center field. Grisham drop step going back. Way back there and gone.